My enemies are not in Iran. They're in Washington and Tel Aviv. My enemies are the people who run the system I live under, the ones who make decisions about war, money, media, and power, and then expect me to shut up and fund it. My enemies are the ones who turn entire countries into targets and then tell me it's about freedom. They flatten cities and call it security. They kill families and call it strategy. My enemies aren't in some country overseas. They're the billionaires wrecking our society, making everyday life worse, and using our own money to fund the killing of innocent people. My enemies are the ones using my tax dollars to bomb people I've never met in places I didn't even know existed, and then act like I'm the problem or call me unpatriotic if I question it. My enemies are the psychopaths who can erase entire cities off of the map and feel nothing, then step in front of a camera and call it self-defense. My enemies are the ones who've twisted reality so much that people can watch something horrific happen and still not really see it. Because it's not just the news. It's how everything gets framed, the constant dehumanization of entire ethnicities, what they show you and what they don't, what they repeat over and over until it just sounds true. My enemies are the ones who've trained people to see horror and feel nothing. War? Scroll. Dead kids? Scroll. Entire cities wiped out? Keep scrolling. That's not normal. It's certainly not human. It's brainwashing. My enemies are the producers and directors in Hollywood who are poisoning our culture with a constant stream of sex, porn, drugs, and alcohol. My enemies are the ones who have turned politics into theater, where you can argue, vote, post, protest, but nothing ever changes. Because the outcomes are paid for and decided long before you ever step into a voting booth. My enemies are the ones who are slowly making dissent feel dangerous, where criticizing governments and their quote-unquote allies starts to come with consequences, where speaking out against true evil, like genocide, somehow makes me the bad person. My enemies are the ones who convince ordinary people to defend all of this, who make people attack each other instead of looking up at the system that's exploiting them all. My enemies are the ones who have built a world where war is constant, right and wrong is inverted, power is concentrated, and people are too distracted, divided, or exhausted to stop it. The people of Iran pose no threat to me. They didn't rig my system. They didn't hollow out my country. They didn't turn my government into something that operates with total impunity. The system I live under did, and it expects my loyalty anyway. But I don't have loyalty to that system. I have loyalty to people, to truth, and to whatever is left of basic human decency in a world that seems to be actively trying to erase it.